Are you tired, listless, looking for a moment of escape from this hellish nightmare reality you inhabit? Today's lucky winner from Sanguis Pharmaceuticals can help. Independent studies that are definitely not fictional showed that listeners reduced their boredom by up to 69%. Today's lucky winner is not for everyone. Do not listen to Today's Lucky Winner if you are under 18, easily offended by cussing, or are a snitch who can't listen to fictional drug use. Side effects may include giggling, distraction from worldly concerns, and hyper-aggressive sleep punching. Ask your doctor if Today's Lucky Winner is right for you.
Previously on Today's Lucky Winner.
Just ask Sunny on a date already.
When they feed, energy vampires make a calculated verbal strike. When you dwell on these comments, the energy vampire takes bits of your soul. How do you kill an energy vampire? A magical weapon forged by a witch.
That's my uncle.
I thought he was dead.
I am. Sorta.
I have 2 jobs. 1, keep you safe from monsters. 2, keep you from talking to people you knew when you were alive. I am failing at both. Oh, I hope they kill me and don't send me back to hell.
The security shaman has picked up 3 non-vampiric entities in the building. Bring them to me alive for questioning. Happy hunting, my loves.
Wait, do you think she was talking about us?
Congratulations, you're today's lucky winner. Flights of angels sing you to your reward. You put on your Sunday best, but there's no one here to be impressed.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to bust through this vent and fight the vampires who haven't left the conference hall yet. You all escaped the way we came.
Sounds great. God bless. Thank you for your service.
Hold the fuck up. First of all, you can't just kick through an AC vent.
Yes, I can. Magic boots make Uncle kick strong.
Second of all, you will fucking die when you get down there.
No, I won't. I'm basically dead except for full moons. This metal collar will take me somewhere safe if I get hurt. Trust me, I'm gonna be fine.
You don't even know how to fight. You're a mechanic.
Oh, kiddo, there's a lot you don't know about your uncle.
With one swift kick, Nate sent the vent they had been huddled around crashing to the ground. He nimbly leapt through the hole with the grace of a house cat. He fell about 12 feet, landing on one of the massive amplifiers that had been playing shitty EDM just moments ago. He reached into his inside jacket pocket, pulling out a metal and glass orb. An emerald green liquid sloshed inside of the orb as he tossed it at a group of 5 energy vampires who were running in his direction. They all disappeared in a flash of blue light.
Fantastic. It seems as though your uncle can take care of himself. Let's bounce before you get hurt.
Are you on drugs right now?
No. Do you have any?
You gotta be high out of your fucking mind to think I'm leaving my maybe dead uncle to fight a bunch of energy vampires on his own.
Dude, if the DMV finds out you talked to your uncle, I'm toast.
And if I die, you're extra toast, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you better follow me down here and make sure I don't die.
Dawn quickly realized that her uncle had made that 12-foot jump onto the amp look a lot easier than it was. It was probably his magic boots. She had high tops on. They were not magical. Her ankles ached from the impact of her landing.
I thought I told you to leave.
I thought you were supposed to take me camping a decade ago.
Fine. You know how to spot an energy vampire?
No, aren't they all energy vampires?
You need to be able to feel them coming. They're quiet when they want to be. Hold on. Incoming!
Nate raised his revolver to the ceiling where an energy vampire was crawling just a few feet away from Dawn. The force of the vampire exploding nearly sent Dawn flying off of the side of the amplifier. Her uncle stretched out his arm to catch her.
I didn't see that one, and it was right beside me. How did it do that? And how am I supposed to help?
Take a deep breath and try to focus on one.
Like the one coming at us at 9 o'clock?
Yes.
Ouch! Fuck shit! I missed the amps! Oh, that was a big jump.
Now listen as you focus on one.
Oh, goddamn!
The shrieking?
Listen with your brain, not your ears.
I so fucking dumb. I could have poofed.
What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything.
Focus.
I am so embarrassed. I could have just fucking poofed. Did you see that?
Dawn focused on the vampire running at them from the far entrance of the conference hall. She couldn't hear his footsteps hitting the concrete floor. It was as though his feet never touched the ground, though she could see they were. His movement was almost too precise, like someone had turned the smooth motion settings on in the TV of her mind. She could only hear her own rapid heartbeat. It was so loud she felt like her heart had taken up residence between her ears. But there was something else growing in volume amid the din of the conference hall. The closer the vampire got, the louder it became.
Static. I hear static.
Yes, shoot in the direction of that brain static. You can't trust your other senses when you're looking for an energy vampire. You're a witch, kid. You can do this.
Nate jumped down from the amp and pulled out another one of the metal and glass orbs from inside his jacket. He tossed it out of one of the side doors of the conference hall. Dawn could hear a group of energy vampires explode down the hall. She carefully slid down the amps, Cabroncita clanking against them as she clumsily maneuvered herself to the floor. When her feet were on the ground, she saw Carmilla Guire sneaking up behind Rita with a knife.
Rita, behind you!
What? It's too loud in here. PETA remind you? That's nonsense. I can't hear.
I take it you're the weird little reaper that my sweet trapper told me about, And you? He seemed to think you were Valeria Menendez, but I think Valeria would have shot me by now. I don't think you have any idea how to use that thing.
If you don't let my friend go, I'm sure as shit gonna figure out how it works.
Your friend? You think this thing is your friend? Reapers are automatons. It's not capable of that. They aren't supposed to be like this. I'd be doing it a favor by taking this knife to its throat right now.
Her. She's not an it, and it's not gonna hurt her.
This knife? It most certainly will. This knife is from hell. It sends things to hell. It's killed much scarier things than this greasy little...
Put down the Reaper, bitch.
Oh, Nate, my little full moon nuisance. You almost hit me that time.
I said put her down.
So, if Nate's here, and you're not Valeria... Dawn? Donnie? Is that you? My fucking leg!
You shot me in the leg too! What the fuck, Dawn?
She had you. It was either shoot through your leg or risk shooting you in the head.
Fair. That's fair.
Help her up, Donnie. We have to go.
Wait, where'd Carmilla go?
For reinforcements. And to feed so she can heal that leg. Let's move.
Nate and Dawn helped Rita to her feet. The black smoke and blue light had begun seeping out of her leg. This shot was significantly worse than the last one. They had to hurry. In a passing glance, Dawn took notice of Rita's expression. Something was wrong, and it wasn't the gunshot wound. The mischievous sparkle in her eyes was gone. There was a vacancy where someone vibrant had resided. Dawn was worried about her friend. She didn't have time to think about that. They had to run. Nate led them out of the large double doors that were the back entrance to the conference hall. Two vampires made eye contact with them down the hall. One of them was wielding a hand axe.
That one didn't explode.
Regular vampire. You have to make it a headshot. The magic doesn't kill them like the energy vampires.
He's too fast.
You can do it. Kid, I'm out of bombs and I'm holding up a 6-foot-tall Reaper.
Though Cabroncita didn't seem to need ammo of any kind, she still had to cock the gun after every 4 shots. In the time it took to do that, the vampire had reached Nate and Rita.
Shoot him!
He's too close. I'm gonna hit you, Rita.
Try it now.
Nate leaned back, giving the vampire a swift kick to the gut. His magic boots struck the vampire with such strength, Dawn heard the visceral crunch of the vampire's ribcage as it shattered at the site of impact. The force of the kick made Nate fall backwards, Rita tumbling along with him, her eyes still blank. The injured vampire was sent stumbling back several feet in the opposite direction.
Oh, gross!
Yep, energy vampires go boom. Regular ones turn into blood sludge. Come on, we've got to hide.
Dawn helped Rita to her feet. Her eyes were still blank. Something was seriously amiss. This was the longest Dawn had heard her go without talking since they'd met. Much like a shark who has to keep swimming or they'll die, Dawn had assumed the same was true for Rita and talking. She didn't have time to think about that right now. Nate must have been getting tired. He was moving a lot slower than before. When they reached the end of the hallway, he peeked inside the small window of a metal door on the right. He gave a small nod of approval. He raised one of his boots, and he kicked below the knob. It flew open, and the glass in the small window shattered. The three of them piled into the newly unlocked supply closet.
Put this on the door.
What is this?
Magic barricade. You're gonna have about 10 minutes before they can break through it. It works like one of those do not disturb cards at a hotel. Just slip it on the knob. The door should shut tight and click when it starts working. Your timer starts at the click sound.
Okay, let me just... Got it. Now what do we do?
We've got to find a way to get you out of here.
You mean us?
No. Kid. I mean you. I'm not gonna be here much longer. That vampire with the axe got a lucky swing.
Nate parted the left side of his leather jacket to reveal a gash in his torso. His white t-shirt was soaked in blood. It was bad. Dawn was fairly certain she was looking at part of her uncle's ribcage. He held back the urge to vomit.
No! No! I just got you back. No, you can't die. Please don't die. I can't do this without you.
I promise I'm not gonna die. But I need to tell you some stuff before I disappear.
Disappear? What are you?
My vitals are about to get low enough that this metal collar will take me back to the workshop. You know where that is?
I don't even know what that is.
Your mom didn't even tell you that? God, Valeria was a piece of work.
No, I don't know anything about this magic bullshit. I don't know anything about a workshop. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't.
Donnie, I have to hurry. You've earned this meltdown, but you're gonna have to put a pin in it. We're artificers, Donnie. Your mom's whole side of the family are artificers. There's a magic workshop. That's where I'll be stuck until the next full moon. Your mom has specific instructions for getting there. It isn't in one place. She should have a book in her trunk with the instructions on how to get there. If I don't see you, I'm gonna try to find you on the next full moon. The book looks like...
Before her uncle could finish his sentence, the green eye on his metal collar flashed an intense beam of green light, and he disappeared.
No, Uncle Nate, please. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't do this. Fuck. Rita, they found us. What are we gonna do? We have to get out of here. Rita?
Now for a brief commercial break.
Looking for weird? You found it. The Xander and Stone Science and Supernatural podcast. From ghosts and hauntings to black-eyed kids, crypto creatures, cults, exorcisms, UFOs, and everything in between. If it's out there, and it's weird, we're going to talk about it. Xander and Stone, the Science and Supernatural podcast. Listen now on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podfix. And remember to live life in excess.
Hey y'all, this is Brianne, and I am here to read you some advertisements. First up is Local Menace. Now, you want to support local artists and you like cool ass t-shirts, you should go check out localmenace.com. Local Menace is run by a local artist here out of DFW, and they put out new designs every 2 weeks, which I'm sure any artist here can tell you is a crazy cool turnaround. They do hats, shirts, stickers, mugs, all kinds of stuff, and each one of them goes to a small business. And if you are in DFW, I really recommend that you go check out their social media, because that way you know where they're going to be in person, because they do pop-ups every weekend. And you can go say hey and see how fucking rad they are in person. Even if you're not from Dallas, you can go to localmenace.com and you'll get updates about new cool merch drops, sales, promos, all kinds of neat stuff, and just, upgrade your wardrobe. Second on the ads is Balana Arts. Now, full disclosure, this ad is for something I do. So, I don't know, is it nepotism if it's something I do? I don't know, but anyway, Balana Arts is the site I run, and it's for gender marginalized folks, LGBTQ folks to sell their art. So there are 8 different artists on the site right now, and it's such an array of art for this collective. You have jewelry makers, ceramics, painters, digital art, original illustrations, and there's a style for everybody. So if you go to balanaarts.com, you'll get to see all of the cool stuff we have online, follow us on social media, and get to know some of the artists, because it's a bunch of really cool folks making art out of North Texas. And this holiday season, you can give your money to people who actually appreciate it and not some big, mean, faceless corporation who won't pay people a living wage. So yeah, that's Bellona, Bellona, arts, ARTS.com, and at Bellona Arts on social media. And now, back to the show.
Rita, we don't have fucking time for this.
My leg,
Shit, sorry, dude. I totally forgot. We don't have time for me to do this the right way, so I'm just gonna keep you from exploding until we can get somewhere safe, okay? Hey?
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Dawn's shaking fingers struggled to pull the duct tape off of the roll. She pulled off uneven strips of tape as best she could to cover up Rita's wound. She was just going to have to tape over her jeans. There was no time to have Rita get undressed and dressed again. The urgency of the situation made every second feel like 10 seconds. Dawn wasn't sure how much longer that magical barricade would last. She could have another 9 minutes, she could have another 30 seconds. She didn't know.
I don't see any more smoke, so that's gonna have to do for now. How are we gonna get out of here? What are we gonna do once we do?
I'm such a fuck up. So fucking useless.
No, you're not. Listen, I know you're going through it right now, but we really don't have time.
I'm supposed to keep you safe. Look at us.
This is my garbage. I got you into this. This is not normal Lucky Winter stuff.
I'm trying to think. God, I'm so stupid.
We're gonna get out of this.
I hope they kill me.
What?
DMV. I hope they kill me for this.
You don't mean that.
I do. I can't go back to hell, Dawn. I won't go back.
Okay, next to share is Devlin. Devlin, do you feel like sharing with us today?
Yeah. So, I've been doing a shitty job of accepting who I am since I got here.
Hold on, Devlin. Are you working on accepting who you are?
Yes.
Then I'd say you're doing a great job. Please continue.
So, I've been doing a great job working on accepting myself since I got here.
Mm-hmm.
And last night, after dinner, I looked at myself in the mirror.
And who did you see, Devlin?
Me. Not this me I'm pretending to be now. Not this character I hide behind. It was the real me. I hadn't seen that person in about 1 million years.
And are you being your authentic self right now?
No. It's hard when it was just me in my room last...
You don't have to explain yourself. You made progress by yourself, and someday you'll feel comfortable being the real you in a group setting like this. You've made huge progress, Dev. Everyone, can we give Devlin some snaps for sharing?
Great job, Dev! Good work!
We're so proud of you.
Way to go, Devlin. Suck a wet fart out of my dirty asshole, Devlin.
I'm sorry, Rita. What did you just say?
I said, Devlin here can suck a wet fart out of my dirty asshole.
That's not constructive, Rita. Why are you using destructive language in this constructive space?
Why are you wasting your time acting like anyone here is really a patient but me? Everyone else in this kumbaya circle is a mimic demon.
Let's evaluate what you said. It's an interesting language choice.
Oh, I've got some more interesting language choices to share with you if you'd like.
I don't mean the vulgarity of the phrase. I mean the literal aspects of it. Wet farts and dirty arseholes are both things you don't have.
Really? I can fucking show you both right now.
But that's all a facade, isn't it? This form you're in right now, this human shape, That's not what you are. You're a different thing entirely.
I'm not a thing.
But you are. You were constructed for a job, and you aren't doing that job well. You are a faulty piece of machinery. But you choose to take this human form. Why is that?
There's nothing wrong with me.
You wouldn't have been sent here for rehabilitation if you were functioning within your normal operating parameters.
There is nothing wrong with me.
There's no need to raise your voice, Rita.
I'm not some fucking mimic demon who can't change out of a disguise.
No, you're not a mimic demon. You are a Reaper who won't change out of its human disguise, and you've cheated your way into being on Earth repeatedly, causing...
I'm not an it, I'm a person.
Rita, nobody in this hell dimension is a person. We are not people. You are not a person.
Yeah? Well, these not-a-person hands are gonna beat your squishy mimic demon sack into a new shape, motherfucker. No. What have you...
I forced you into your true form. I'm sorry. Normally we let the patient make the choice to be themselves again, but your hostility has left me no choice.
No, please, I don't want to be like this. I don't...
I think I'll send you back to your room for some alone time as well. We need to let you calm down.
No, I can't. Not like this. I can't be stuck like this. I can't change back. Why can't I change back?
I think 1,000 years alone time should cover it, don't you? That should be plenty of time to reflect on what you really are.
Please, just decommission me.
No, that would be letting you off the hook too easily. Now, time for you to pop off to your room. I'll see you in a millennium.
No!
Peace and light.
Rita, come back to reality. If you're really worried about me getting killed and going to hell, you need to be present right now.
Okay.
How are we gonna get out of here?
I can't.
Dude, I know you're scared. I am too. But we have to keep it together for at least a little bit longer so we don't die.
What should I do?
I hate to suggest it, and it's a bad idea, but it's the only one I've got. You've got to prove us somewhere safe.
The truck. The truck.
I don't know if the vampires found the ice cream truck. It might not be safe right now. We can come back for it. We need to be somewhere safe. Anywhere.
Apartment?
Carmilla figured out who I am. That may not be safe right now either. We need someplace to go where I can take care of your leg a little better too. Rita! They're gonna bust in here any second. We have to go. Come on, you can do this. Think of somewhere safe.
With her arm that wasn't holding Cabroncita, Dawn gently pulled Rita's head into an embrace. Her forehead rested on Dawn's shoulder. Dawn felt warm tears roll onto her shirt.
I trust you. Poof us somewhere safe. We're gonna be fine.
Rita wrapped her long arms around Dawn's body. Dawn felt a rush of air as they plummeted through the vortex of a poof. It wasn't as scary as the first time. Now that she knew what was happening, Dawn took the time to look around. She marveled at the streaks of yellow, blue, and green that whizzed past them. She noticed gaseous pink nebulas floating in the distance. That's when the unexpected happened. They took a turn. A sharp turn.
Ouch. You didn't nail the landing, but at least you got us out of there. Good job, bud.
Whoa, far out. I think those shrooms are kicking in.
Sonny?
Whoa, you know my name? Whoa, you even feel real.
I am real. I'm your friend.
Dawn! Doesn't she look vital? Don't you just love her flower crown and tie-dye shirt? Can't you just see the life in her eyes?
Sonny,
So, if you're real, this tall babe is real too?
Oh, you certainly are handsy in this decade.
In this decade? You must be tripping harder than I am. Oh no, you didn't take the brown acid, did you?
No, sunshine. We're stone cold sober right now. But if you had any brown acid, I would love to.
Whoa, is that a gun? I do not dig that thing at all.
I was hunting?
So not enlightened. You have to step out of your carness thinking. Like, would you eat a dog?
No.
Then, like, how is a deer any different? You dig? What gives you the right to take their life?
I didn't mean we were hunting animals. We were
hunting the most dangerous game of all, man.
And deer are such spiritual creatures. Do you believe in reincarnation? Hold on. How do you two know my name? Have we met?
Sunny, we met a little while ago. Don't you remember?
Now she's petting my mohawk. Don't get turned on right now. This is not the right time.
I don't remember, which is a shame because you are pretty. Your hair is so neat. Are you with a women's lib group?
Yeah, sure. I love living women.
Sunny, I'm Dawn, and this is Rita.
Groovy. Sunny and Dawn. We sound like a musical act. Oh my goddess, can you play a sitar?
Sunny, where are we?
Did you not come on the bus? Your shirt is so red. Can I touch it?
Touch away, gorgeous.
What bus?
That one over there, silly. We're going to the commune.
She found one of my nipples. Let's save that kind of touching for when you're sober, huh?
Oh, the commune, sure. I remember you telling us about that.
I did?
Yeah, but can you remind us where it's going? Maybe the name of the commune?
We're headed back to the farm in Tyler. We're the servants of the Mother Commune. We've been at Hippie Hollow all weekend. Wait, how did you get here if you weren't on the... I feel like I'd remember someone who looks as wild as you.
Thanks, babe.
Sunny, why don't you go save us a couple of seats on the bus? You don't want to get left behind because you were distracted from the shrooms. Ow!
You have a beautiful blue aura, Dawn. Of course you would be thinking of my safety. I'll save us some seats.
Thanks for that, you.
And you, is your shirt for real?
My shirt? Oh, Jesus, this was not the shirt to wear in the 60s, huh?
Hold my beer while I fuck your girlfriend?
Yeah, that's, it's,
You really like girls. Are you, Lavender Menace?
I'm an equal opportunity employer.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Well, so do I. And you have a red aura. Everyone knows what that means. I'll save you a seat next to me.
Hey, what does a red aura mean?
Where the fuck did you poop us to?
Oh, God. Oh, the reality of my fuck-up is sinking in now that Sunny isn't fondling me.
What happened?
You said think of someplace safe, and Sunny was all I thought about.
Did you forget what century we were in again?
Can you teleport in the middle of a panic attack while vampires are trying to kill you?
Poof is back, Poof is back! We could mess up the timeline if we haven't already.
I just... Oh, God! They're for real gonna decommission me or send me to hell.
What? Why?
I can't poof. I think I'm only approved to use my powers in your time while I'm chaperoning. It's like they froze my credit card, so I'm useless.
So we're stuck in the 60s?
Even worse. I'm stuck in the 60s with a shirt that says, "Hold my beer while I fuck your girlfriend."
That's my shirt you destroyed, and you...
Are we really gonna argue about a fucking shirt right now? Need I remind you that this is the 60s, and you're a brown woman holding a sawed-off shotgun in East Texas?
Fuck, that's bad in my century, too.
I fucking know, dude! How am I gonna keep you safe like this? I can't even...
Back on the bus, brothers and sisters. Mother's waiting on the farm, and we have a lot of work to do before the ceremony.
Was that guy with the beard...
And the bell-bottoms.
Was that who it sounded like?
That was Trapper Crawford.
So, he's a vampire too.
Do you think he could be the one who...
Who turns her?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Come on.
What are we doing?
We're getting on that bus.
Yeah, and then what?
And then I kill that piece of shit before he can lay his fucking hands on my sunshine. It's Bree. Thanks for listening to episode 8. We had so much fun doing this two-parter. We hope you enjoyed it. We wanted to say a special thank you to Xander Zweig from the Xander and Stone podcast for joining us to be the doctor in the therapy scene this week. You really should check out Xander's podcast. It's the Xander and Stone podcast. If you like our show, you're going to love his show. Got great paranormal topics and the science behind a lot of it. So I highly recommend that, and special thank you to Xander. Tell your friends about the show. We don't pay for advertising on Today's Lucky Winner, and word of mouth is entirely how we spread, and we appreciate those of you who've already done that. It's pretty evident you have been, and we really appreciate it. If you like the show and you want to leave us a review on iTunes, that would help us out a lot too. Say something nice, let other people know what the show's like, and also follow us on social media. We want to hear what you think. We want to talk to you. You can get cool updates, see what other podcasts we might be guesting on that you might be interested in listening to, and check out our show details. That way you can see the rest of the cast's social media handles and see the cool stuff they do when they're not recording this show. So we will see you again in another 2 weeks with a new episode. And until then, Happy New Year, and try not to die.